What's going on, everyone? Today's the 6th of February 2023. We're going to talk about Xpeng today. It's been a long time. I mean, look at my price prediction. The last time I did a price prediction for Xpeng was back in June of last year. Here it is today. Clearly, price has gone down substantially since then. No wonder I topped out my price prediction back in June at $32.30 or 21 cents. See, imagine if you didn't get out. If you didn't have an exit strategy or position or a price to say, I'm gonna leave here. Because many people back in 2022 were buying the dip. They were coming in and expecting to hold the stock for the long term, 5 years, 10 years. Imagine if you didn't leave the play, you would be down 63% right now. Just because you felt you wanted to hold the stock for 3 years. So now hopefully, in the next 3 years, from where price in Xpeng is being traded, just for you to break even, the market has to go up 166%. Just to break even. Congratulations to those who also saw the same thing, 14.34% back in June. Now we're here today though. Okay, so let's talk about this. We're trying to see if Xpeng has hit bottom. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create the trend. Pretty much almost every stock is trending higher for the month of January. So we're just going to simply identify that. Now there's also a trading range. Okay. So let me show you all the trading range in Xpeng. So this is a trading range into the market in Xpeng. So we got two things going in favor of the buyers right now. One is the trading range. Two is the trend line. Okay. So right now, I'm not going to focus in on this trend line. I want us to see if the market buyers are going to continue to hold price in Xpeng right around here. Okay. That's where I'm at. I may want to bring it up a little bit higher. And I'll do that. So I'll bring it up just a little bit higher to compensate for these days that price was trading around $12. Okay. Now, last trading day of Friday wasn't too good. You guys can see the market was down 5%. So we kind of got ideas as to where sellers are positioned. Like, let's keep it real. That's the name of the game, is for us to investigate where the buyers and the sellers are. Sellers currently are around $11.50, even 12. That's one thing I don't like, is the market is making lower highs right now. Because back in January, beginning of January, market hit 12. Beginning of February, market hit 11.50. So we're making lower highs. Okay, so we're still in a wait and see period to see where the buyers are going to pop in. 2-day chart, again, we have 8 hours and 44 minutes left. But if we see the price bar close on the low of this 2-day price bar, we need to be prepared for price to go down. Here it is on the 3-day. Same thing, 8 hours and 44 minutes. We don't want to see the market close on the low. If it does, that gives us more confirmation that price in Xpeng is still weak, and we need to be prepared for price to go lower. Now, I'm looking at 10 and definitely 950 as areas of support. Okay. Here it is on the 5-day chart. Right there, still a little bit of weakness on the charts. Okay. Here it is on the weekly. I don't like how the weekly price bar ended last week. Tells me that the price currently is still weak. So I'm just quickly going through these time frames to show you the price chart and how the market currently is still weak. Here it is on the 5-weekly time frame. So we saw a lot of volume over the last 5 weeks right here. Okay, you see that? All that volume came into the market in Xpeng, and we got a very tight spread. So that resembles possibly buyers coming to the market in Xpeng. Okay. So this is the consolidation range right here. This is what all that volume looks like when you break it out on an hourly chart. Okay. So am I massively bearish into the market in Xpeng? No. Do I think price hit bottom? Yeah, so far. But once the price comes back down to that trend line and price trades below that trend line that I had earlier, then yeah, we may not have hit bottom right now. It may go lower. Just saying. But let me go ahead and show you all what I think the market's going to do in Xpeng, and I'll let you all go. So like I said, I'm looking for those price targets. $10, $9.50. So $10 first is around $4.67%. Okay, that's the first price target for Xpeng. 4.67%. Price target 10. Second one is going to be 9.50. You guys can see that is 8.77%. Bring it down a little bit lower. Okay, 9.48 or 9.50. Okay, you see it, 9.48. And then last would be 9. That is around 14.11%. $9 would be, zoom it over, right there. Okay, so those are my 3 levels. The sooner we see buyers, the better. The longer it takes, not so much. Okay, but you guys can tell that I'm just pretty much looking forward to trade like this. But the moment we see price break $9, then us trying to figure out if we hit bottom is going to become more important. We don't want to see the market break this $9 level, because we will now be entering new all-time low areas, which occurred in November of last year. We may actually come all the way back down to there, which we don't want to see. But if it happens, hey, what can we do? We can only be prepared for these market moves and act accordingly. So I'm done. Everyone, give me your thoughts. How do you think the market in Xpeng is going to trade? Currently, my current thinking process is telling me that the market is looking to consolidate, dip initially from out the gate. The sooner we find support, the better. The longer it takes, not so much. Be prepared for price to go lower, especially if we see it break $9 to the downside. Next target would be like $8. So might be a while. Give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.